desolation as a problem that you can focus on to solve. Broadly could be something like this. I have panic attacks and sometimes I think I'm having a heart attack. You could Google any forum related to anxiety and you would see this 1,000 times. It's too broad though, unfortunately. Now, this is why this is desolate. People don't think there's a solution. If they have consistent panic attacks all the time and they tried conventional means and methods to solve them, they feel like it's a hopeless situation. But let's get more specific. I'm having panic attacks to the point I can barely leave my house. I am against using medication. 2. So this is a very specific, what I refer to as a use case. And I like it because there's a lot of people. Now, this is how I know this because I've done research in this market. I actually used to experience this problem myself. It's called agoraphobia, by the way, if you're afraid of open spaces. Many people who have panic attacks also have, not all of them, but a good chunk of them, especially if they're not social anxiety attacks, but straight up panic attacks. They very often also develop agoraphobia as a result. And so if you looked at this market looking for this problem for any short period of time, you would very easily see a causal link, or a correlated link at least, between panic attacks and agoraphobia. And not everybody experiences it, but a very specific amount of people do. So if you say, listen, if you have panic attacks and you're afraid to leave your house, wow. And then the last one is yet another level deep. The last one is, right? And I'm against using medication as well. Because a lot of these people that have panic attacks, not a lot, but enough of them at least, right? Enough of these people who have panic attacks are very, very hypersensitive to putting anything in their body, even the solution. If it solved their problem, they're so scared to put it in their body. Just the fact of putting a pill in their body makes them anxious. So traditional solutions would say to them, hey, well, too bad. Swallow it, whether you like it or not. We say, well, maybe that's not the only way. Let's look for a solution that maybe can solve this in a different way. So here's a potential product. Reduce or eliminate your panic attacks by naturally creating the same biochemistry with your mind that is found in medication, only no side effects. So now the implication is very simple. Let's take all the benefits that medication could potentially provide. Let's remove all the limitations of that medication. And let's show the person that at the end of the day, the medication just alters the chemistry in the body. Now, is there a way to do that mentally? And would somebody who has crippling panic attacks, who've tried a lot of solutions and then somehow accidentally landed on your sales page one day, you think they would gamble $5 or $10 on this promise? I'm pretty sure they would, even if it was minimal in terms of how you present it. Here's how I discovered this solution. I did this research here. I tried this out. I had a friend who had this issue. He attempted this. It seemed to work really good for him. It brought his panic attacks down to 1 a week instead of 5 a week, right? Here's the deal, though. I don't know if it'll work for you or not. $5 for you to find out. If it doesn't work for you, I'll give you your $5 back, because I'm very, very confident that we've found a breakthrough to this situation. That's the sales copy. Very simple sales copy. Nobody needs to know how to go to sales letter writing school to figure that out. That's a model. That's a template that you can use, right?